What is going on, good people of YouTube? It is me, Chavez. I am back with another player prop video for you. Today is Tuesday, May 23rd, 2023. We're talking NBA playoffs today. One game left in this, well, I shouldn't say one game left. Potentially one game left in this Eastern Conference Finals. Pivotal game, closeout game for the Miami Heat, up 3-0. Man, it's just been an ugly series for sure. So in today's video, we're definitely going to start things off by recapping our plays from yesterday, and then we'll dive into the Prizepicks board, but also want to dive into the Thrive Fantasy board as well, and then go over today's free square for all new signups, all new users. Speaking of new signups and new users, we'll spend about a minute going over the new partnership with Thrive Fantasy, let you know what's in it for you and how you can start making money over on Thrive Fantasy today. So if all that sounds good to you, then I encourage you to stick around, drop a like, drop a sub, click that notification icon. Go ahead and get notified of all upcoming content and videos from me and my channel. And without further delay, let us jump into those plays from yesterday. All right, 2-1 on the day. Let's talk about it. Austin Reeves, woof. You know what? Rolled the dice on Reeves one last time. He was in a good spot. All his props look good to me. He just didn't get it done, and that is how the cookie crumbles sometimes, man. That is how it goes. So Austin Reeves finishes the game with 20 PA. We needed just 3 more. Really hoping for like a last-minute 3 on that last play of the game versus LeBron, you know, getting trapped and not being able to get that shot off. Let's talk about the 2 plays that did work, though. Michael Porter Jr. over 8.5 rebounds and assists. Too low. It's too low. He's averaging damn near 10 rebounds a game. Anytime we get that line under 10, I'm going to look to take the over on it. And then KCP over 12.5 rebounds and assists. I mean, he basically got it done with points. And that's kind of what we hope for when we get a prop like that, for a guy who can get hot from 3, knock down 3 threes, you know, 4 threes in a game, and then you're there. He did add a few rebounds in there to pad the stats, but really didn't need it because he got it done on the scoring side of things. So 2-1 overall on the day. Looking to keep it going. Looking to go 4-0 with these player props today. I got 4 player props over on Prizepicks that I want to share with you. Then we'll head on over to the Thrive Fantasy platform, where I want to share with you what the free square of the day is and a couple of plays that you can pair with it. So before we get into the Prizepicks board, let me spend about a minute. Let me spend 1 minute talking about the new partnership with Thrive Fantasy and what's in it for you and how you can start making money today. All right, new partner of the channel, Thrive Fantasy. Now, yesterday I made a bit of a mistake. Instead of listing all the eligible states that you can find Thrive Fantasy, I listed the non-eligible states. So here's a better graphic of what where Thrive Fantasy works, where it doesn't work. So hopefully you're in one of those states where it does work, so you can take advantage of this awesome promotion. So for first-time users, first-time signups, 100% first-time deposit match up to $250, meaning if you put in $250 first-time deposit, they're gonna match it. You're gonna have a total of $500. Make sure your first deposit is $25 or more. It goes a long way in helping the channel out for sure. Now, all you got to do is use promo code Chavez. You can use promo code Chavez, or you can just click this link that'll be provided to you in the description of this video. Click it, be redirected to the platform, and then follow the steps, and then you're all set. And then let's talk a little bit about the payout structure, and that is my favorite thing over on Thrive Fantasy. So a little bit more money headed your way when you have a winning slip. So going 2 for 2, you get that 3.2x, 3 for 3, 5.2x, 4 for 4, 10.2, and a 5 for 5 slip's gonna get you 20.2x your entry amount over on Thrive Fantasy. So a lot to like over on Thrive. Make sure you use promo code Chavez, take advantage of that sign up deposit match, and you'll be all set. All right, guys, let's head on over to the Prizepicks dashboard and start breaking down a few of these plays. All right, I got 2 Celtics and 2 Heat for you, 2 first half props, and then 2 full game props. Let's start with the first half props. Let's get these out the way, both coming from the Miami Heat side. First prop on the board that I want to talk about is going to be a PRA prop for Bam Adebayo. I like the over 15.5 PRA. let's head on over to props.cash and I'll tell you why. All right, here we are over on props.cash. Now, this is my preferred research tool. If you're interested in using this the way I use it, be sure to check the description of this video for a specific promo code, thanks25, to get 25% off your first month over on props.cash. It is well worth it, well worth it. All right. Let's talk about Bam Adebayo over first half PRA. This is set to 16 on props.cash, but 15.5 over on Prizepicks. Now, I like this for a couple of different reasons. I believe this to be a nice bounce back spot for all of Bam's props. Last game, we didn't see him play his full minutes. We didn't see him take his full shots. I mean, everything was down and suppressed for his production. So I don't think that's going to happen again in this game 4. I look for him to bounce back. Prior to that game, he had been on a nice little streak, 5 straight games of going over this first half prop. You know, as well as I do, anytime we see the green, all that green, a little bit of regression is due. It should be expected at some point, and we got it. So I think we got it out the way. We shouldn't see anything hinder his performance in game 4. So looking at what he's been able to do in the first half, averaging 19.5 PRA over and basically in this series, up until that last game. This number is just too low for Bam. It's too low for a guy who's, you know, typically going to give you, you know, upwards of 9 attempts in the first half. He's going to grab, you know, 5 or more rebounds. He's going to grab, you know, dish out 3 to 4 assists. I mean, Bam scores, you know, 10 points, grabs you 4 rebounds, and grabs you 2 assists. There it is. He's over. It's that easy. And so I really like this you know, spot for Bam. Now, you can play his full game PRA, but I want to play this from the angle of Boston coming out strong, kind of like how we saw the Lakers come out yesterday, come out strong in the first half. The better they perform in the first half, the longer the Miami starters stay on the floor. And so if Bam is going to, you know, be on the floor, you know, because Boston is in this game, it just gives him more upside to go over this prop. I like the over 15.5 points, rebounds, and assists for our first prop on the day. All right, scrolling on down to Caleb Martin, 9.5 rebounds, points, rebounds, and assists. Speaking of a line that's too low, I think this is way too low for him. Let's head on over to props.cash and we will further break this down. All right. Caleb Martin, over his first 3 games versus Boston, this is what he's done. Nothing short of awesome. Averaging 10 points in the first half throughout this series. He's giving you 7.6 field goal attempts in the first half in this series. His minutes were a little high in game 3. Even if we expect these minutes to come down a little bit, I still think anywhere between 14 to 15 is a lock. I think, you know, we should still see, you know, between 14 and 15 minutes. Unless we see more, which would be great. He plays 20 minutes in the first half. I mean, the more the better. Now, I will say that his PRA is predominantly, you know, going to be points and assists. Typically not going to give you a lot of rebounds in the first half or throughout the entire game for that matter. But I think we should, you know, count on, you know, 8 points, 2 assists from Caleb Martin. Honestly, I think this is a line that he can hit with just points alone. And that's why I like it so much. Much like how we attacked KCP's points rebounds prop yesterday. I attacked it because I felt like he can get us 13 points, didn't even need the rebounds. I think a similar situation here for Caleb Martin. I think he can grab hold of this PRA line and just points alone. Yeah, I love it even more if Boston can keep it competitive in the first half. So go ahead and give me the over 9.5 points, rebounds, and assists for Caleb Martin as pick number 2. All right, let's head on over to the full game category and talk about a Celtic. Rebounds and assists for Marcus Smart, too low. I like the over on this one. Let's head on over to props.cash so we can break it down. All right, over on props.cash, Marcus Smart versus Miami. So this is inclusive of his regular season game. So we're just going to be focusing on these 3 games right here. 12, 7, and 17 rebounds and assists. That's not PRA. That's points and that's the rebounds and assists. So a few reasons why I like this, okay? Let's talk about his playing time. So, number 1, I don't know if you saw this or not in the last game. Marcus Smart was the only starter who got any run in the fourth quarter. Now, I don't know if that's because he demanded to play in the fourth quarter, if Joe Mazzulla made him play in the fourth quarter, but Brown, Tatum, Horford, Williams, White did not smell a second of playing time in the fourth quarter. Marcus Smart was the only starter out there running with that second unit, third unit group. And so it honestly just makes me feel better about his upside in this game. Not that he's blowout proof because he didn't play a ton of time in the fourth, but 4 minutes, that's enough time to do something. Grab another board, dish out another assist. That could be the difference between it going over or under. A couple other things too. So Marcus Smart in this series leads the team in potential assist per game with 11 potential assists per game, averaging 7.3 assists in this series versus Miami. Something I want to bring to your attention, despite the terrible shooting performances by Brown and Tatum last game, 1 of 14 from 3, 12 of 35 from the field, Marcus Smart still found a way to dish out 8 assists. I mean, his line today is 9.5. That's like 90% of the prop being hit by assist. Rebounds, played a little over his head with the rebounds last game, 9. I think we can expect anywhere between 3 to 4, maybe 5. Lots of ceiling here for Marcus Smart. I like this as our third prop of the day. Give me the over 9.5 rebounds and assists for Marcus Smart. Fourth and final prop over on Prizepicks. Let's talk about Jason Tatum over 10 rebounds. I like it. I like the over, obviously. Let's talk about it over on props.cash. All right. In this series, Tatum is averaging exactly 10 rebounds per game. 7 plus 13 is 20 plus 10 is 30. 30 divided by 3 is 10. Giving you exactly 10 rebounds per game. Let's bring this down to 10 so it matches Prizepicks. Now, I like this for Tatum for a couple of different reasons. Number one, we did not see him get his full run last game. He only played 33 minutes in that blowout loss to Miami. But even with that, the pressed time, he still snagged 10 boards. I like the odds of him going over in this game. Now, Jason Tatum currently has the most rebound, averaging the highest rebound chance percentage on the team at 71.4. He's averaging the most rebound chances on the team with 14 rebound chances per game. That's more than Horford. That's more than Williams, both Williams. Obviously, we want this game to stay close, but I feel a lot better knowing that if this game were to get out of hand, Jason Tatum still has that push upside. Give me the over. Jason Tatum, 10 rebounds versus Miami today as our fourth and final prop over on Prizepicks. All right. We're headed over to Thrive Fantasy. Actually, we're already on the Thrive Fantasy platform. I want to talk to you today about the Jimmy Butler free square. This is a free square exclusive to new users, new signups only. Yesterday was LeBron James over 0.5 points. Hopefully you took advantage of that if you signed up using promo code Chavez yesterday. Today's free square, Jimmy Butler over 0.5 points. I would take the over on this one. Sign up using promo code Chavez. Take advantage of this today. A couple of props you can pair this with though. Obviously you can't pair him up with you can't pair a Jimmy Butler prop with a Jimmy Butler prop, but I like the over on this Marcus Smart PRA. I also like the over on this total points for Derek White. And then scrolling on down here, I do like the over on this Bam Adebayo points and rebounds. So you can see all the props that you can pair this up with. Now, those are the 3 that stand out to me that I like the most. You can even look at Bam Adebayo's full game PRA down here. So any one of these props you can pair with Jimmy Butler's free square and 3.2x your money if you get a 2 for 2. So Thrive is making it really easy for you to start off strong, setting you up for success with that free square that is only exclusive to new users using my promo code Chavez. So those are just a few props that I like to pair with that Jimmy Butler free square today. If you got any questions about that, drop a comment below. Let me know, and I'll be more than happy to answer anything you got. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for today's video. Quickly recapping our Prizepicks plays. Bam over first half PRA. Caleb Martin over first half PRA. Marcus Smart over 9.5 rebounds and assists. And Jason Tatum over 10 rebounds. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you like on the board, as well as your thoughts on these plays. And as always, thank you all so much for all your support and helping this channel get a bit bigger every single day. Thank you so very much. best of luck to you all today. Should you tail any of these plays, leave me a comment below. And honestly, I don't know when the next NBA player prop video is going to be, depending on the outcome of this game. It could very well not be until the 1st of June. So we'll definitely have some WNBA and some MLB prop videos coming your way, should there not be any NBA to talk about. But again, best of luck to you all tonight. And until that next video, Chavez is